and then back to the left. 1, 2, 3, tap. So for now, you can keep your hands over here. Let's try it again. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, tap, and back, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap, and back, 2, 3, tap. One more time. 1, 2, 3, tap, and back, 2, 3, tap. All right. Monica wants to be our model. Let's actually get some music. Let's see how that flows. Okay. All right, Monica, you ready? Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, tap, and 1, 2, 3, tap to the right, 2, 3, tap, and left, 2, 3, tap, right, 2, 3, tap, and left, 2, 3, tap. Now, if you can put your hands in like Monica's doing, go for it. Right, 2, 3, tap, and left, 2, 3. Right, 2, 3, tap, and left, 2, 3. Right, 2, 3, tap, and left, 2, 3. Tap, 1, 2, 3. Left, 2. Right, 2, 3, tap, and 1, 2, 3. One more set. 2, 3, tap, and left, 2, 3. All right. Good job. Oh, Monica. Sorry, I realized I didn't give a bit of an intro. So we are Nuioka, Lani, Nuioka. We are a Hula or a hula group here in Nuioka, in New York, specifically in Queensboro Dance Festival. So shout out for, I think, one of the best boroughs, definitely in the top 5. We continue on in the memory of our kumu, who unfortunately passed away, and we share his hula in this way to honor him in his memory. So thank you so much for this opportunity for us to share that with you today. Monica's actually going to give our first demonstration of another hula for us today. Let's see. So Monica is actually going to be dancing something called E Ho'imai Kapiko Hula, which literally translates to return E Ho'imai to the piko being the belly button. So return to the belly button of hula. So in this way, we're talking about return to the source, return to the center of hula, which of course is Hawaii. It's a hula that was taught to us by our kumu and choreographed by him. And it's a reminder as we practice this this art, right, and this cultural, as we are as like cultural practitioners, to remember the source of where it comes from, even as it being a living tradition, as it grows beyond the source as well. Yeah. All right, Monica, you ready? Ai e ho'imai ka piko hula. E ho'imai ka piko hula. Ane Hawaii, Hawaii, aloha. E homai ka olelo. E homai ina loi. E love to Monica, y'all. Great job, Monica. So in Hula, there are two major camps. I'm actually going to invite Nuni on now. So in Hula, there are two major camps. There is the Kahiko, which is what we're demonstrating for you today. Kahiko literally means ancient. So it's the older hula in style, and sometimes in actually when it was created. It's also often distinguished by pre-contact, and the idea of it being pre-Western contact. And actually, just a little spoiler, you can see on Antonia's wall that she has many demonstrations of some post-contact instruments, right? Anybody in the chat, can you tell us what those instruments are called? You get some bonus points, much like. Please like the people that answer the question correctly. So lots of sampling on Antonia's wall for sure. But for now, we are here with our Kahiko. Antonia, did you want to speak a little bit about the Kahiko that we're doing today?
Okay. I'm going to dance He'eia, and it's danced with this instrument here, which is a gourd rattle. This dance is about the last king of the Hawaiian monarchy, David Kalakaua, and his love for surfing, and his prowess in the romance department also.
A lot of things are going today, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, so as Anthony mentioned, she's actually dancing. Hula, as many of you know, is actually storytelling your body, right? It's not just moving your body to fit, but you need to work, right? And often that is stories with your hands, with your face, with what you're wearing as well as your value. But in this case, Anthony is actually playing board which mentioned called Hula. And should be dancing with that. So if you do know there is an implement, that's actually also still part of our class as well. So as you mentioned, themes, right? And how did you put it, Anthony? The prowess in the law department?
Yes.
So yeah, keep an eye out for all these things in the choreography. Okay. Come up.
Ai He'eia. Ai He'eia. Ai He'eia. Yani kumuku. Yani kumuku. Ina uwi kikaha. Na uwi kikaha. Eki here ko. Ko. Hyena. Hyena. He no kalakawa.
Yes, mahalo, Auntie. All right, Auntie. I think you're gonna go off and get ready for your next bit, yeah?
Yep.
Awesome. While Anthony's running off, I thought we could continue with learning some more basic steps. Yeah? Let's see. Okay, let's see. We got Koholo so far. Let's see. Let me invite back. Oh, Tristan, you're gonna be our model? Yay, okay. Thanks, Tristan. So far we did our Koholo. Is this backwards, forwards? Oh, here it is. Our Koholo, which we did with Monica. So let's just tack on to it and we'll do our next one, which is, it's a bit of a mouthful, but just pronounce it all and you should be fine. Kaholo holo, yeah? So kaholo holo is essentially like a kaholo, but just double, okay? Oh, let me write you. All right, so for the kaholo, when we did 1, 2, tap, we're gonna keep going and do a 3 and a 4. So let's actually try that first. And again, for now, you can just put your hands on your hips, just like Tristan's doing. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, tap, and back the other way to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. Right out of the Instagram spread, right? Okay, good. The only thing else that we won't change here is that on 3, for our hui, what we do is we do a little bit of a sweep, little dip to accentuate a little bit. So once again, we'll do 1, 2, dip, 4, tap, 1, 2, dip, 4, tap. Kaholo holo, right? Just now? No. Okay. Oh no, I'm counting every other. 1 together, 2 together, 3 together, 4, tap. It's okay. I was like, oh my God, do we have to do 16 steps? All right, let's try it again. Ready? Let's see. Let me get more of my feet in. Maybe that'll help. Okay. There you go. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, and 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. Now let's do that with the dip. Ready? 1, 2, dip, 4, tap, 1, 2, dip, 4, tap, 1, 2, dip, 4, tap, and 1, 2, dip, 4, tap. One more set. 1, 2, dip, 4, tap, and 1, 2, dip, 4, tap. Nice job. All right. Just a quick reminder, what we did earlier with Monica was the kaholo, which is either the 4 count, or if you're counting every other, the 2-step. It's like a double 2-step. And then what we did just now is kaholo holo, which is basically kaholo with another holo. Keep going with the either 8 counts or 4 sets, the dip on 3. All right. All right. Mahalo, Tristan. Thank you for that. Okay. So we spoke about there are 2 major camps in Hula, right? There's the kahiko. There's the kahiko and there's the The opposite, does anyone know the answer is? It's okay, I'll give you the answer. The opposite is actually called awana. Everyone say awana. So awana literally means to wander, right? And the name comes from like the pre-contact, the kahiko style tends to be more like rigid in formation. And there's many reasons for this, right? But they tend to be more rigid in formation. And with awana, with the more modern style hula, we actually have a little more freedom as far as how the formations are made, right? And as we hinted with Auntie Nuni's wall, our awana section, it comes with like some more outside influence, right? So where previously you might have seen me using a percussion instrument like this, called the ipuheke, we might see another instrument that you all might know called the ukulele. Hey, someone got the answer. Who's that, Doris? Good job, Doris. Thank you for your answer. Oh, Danelle too. Okay, we got lots of people that know what they're talking about in the chats. Awesome. All right, at this point, I'm going to invite back Auntie Nuni and her hubby, Uncle T. All right, welcome you two. Hey, I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Nice. So we're actually very lucky because, first off, the answer, if you don't know what this instrument is called, it's called an ukulele. Everyone say ukulele. You may know it by its other name or its other calling, right? Its nickname, the ukulele. But we definitely want to encourage that you pronounce it properly. So it's uku. Everyone say uku. And then ukulele. So for folks that live in Queens, next time you're at the UCUT, if you go in there, make sure you call it a ukulele and ask for a nice ukulele when you go in there, okay? Or you can just go to Auntie Nuni and Uncle T's house and it'd be nice enough to sell you something off their wall. I don't know. I don't think it's for sale though, but. All right. Auntie Nuni, Uncle T, what you got for us? I heard, can you give us some knowledge? Give us some knowledge about the ukulele?
Yes, love to. We're going to start off with just a little instrumental, 1 minute instrumental. I also like to make the disclaimer now that we're not musicians. We're actually scientists, but we're playing some music here for you. And the dance I did with the uli uli was about the last king of the Hawaiian monarchy, and this song that we're going to play is called Ahelo Makani, and it was written by the last queen of the Hawaiian monarchy, Queen Nuioka Lani, and this is about calming gentle breeze. So we're just going to do a brief instrumental, if you can suffer it. So this is an ukulele, and everyone associates the ukulele with Hawaii, but a lot of people don't know the origin of the ukulele, which is actually a combination, a mixture of instruments from the Portuguese island of Madeira. And so workers for the cane fields were contracted by the Hawaiian monarchy to come work in the sugar cane fields. And in the late 1800s, a bunch of workers came from the island of Madeira. And on this ship were 3 woodworkers in particular, Manuel Nunes, Jose do Espiritu Santo, and Augusto Diaz. And they brought Madeiran instruments with them. And this instrument here is from the late 1800s, and this is called a machete. And this other instrument is from the early 1900s, and you can see the size difference. This has 8 strings, but the one they brought would have 5 strings, and that's called a rajao. So they made, the woodworkers, after they finished their sugarcane contracts, moved to Honolulu, and they started building instruments, and they created from these 2 instruments the ukulele. And you can see T's modern ukulele was approximately the size of the machete with a little wider body, and then it was tuned from 4 of the 5 strings on the rajao. So it was a combination instrument, and it became known as the ukulele, which means jumping flea, and there's lots of ideas why that was true, like fingers jumping on the keyboards, or when you play it, you look like you're jumping flea. And I'm playing a modern large ukulele, which is called a baritone ukulele. These were developed in the 1950s. So Uncle T's is the soprano ukulele, and that's the standard one that most people recognize as a Hawaii instrument. And it is the Hawaii state instrument, modern. There's also an ancient Hawaii state instrument, which is the pahu drum. And like I said, we're not professional, but we just wanted to play some music so that my lovely sister Danelle could do a dance for us.
Yay! Mahalo to you for the amazing, very, very abbreviated business. That's amazing. Thank you so much. If you all have any other questions, is it okay for folks to reach out to you, the 2 of you?
Oh yes, T is an expert. He's an expert in ukulele history. So.
Well, definitely like and subscribe, and just reach out. You know? Let's see. I'm gonna bring on our next dancer here. Sorry, don't mind my face being so close.
Yay.
Okay, are we here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so now, you want to speak about what you're about to dance for us today? Just really quickly. Yes.
Okay, hello. I'm going to just play a song about Big Island that is above
we're losing some of the audio. Okay, it's okay. We'll let your body do the talking for us. Is that okay? All right. And we definitely have some recorded music. Lots of recorded. It's such a treat to have live music. So, yeah. Let's enjoy it. And then you're muted, yes? Making sure. Just to make sure that you're muted. Yep.
Okay. Okalapana, Okalapana, Kaleonu, Uolono, Kahuka.
Uolono ka uka ole. E ua la kalapana. E kulivale, kulivale I kaleo. Leo no ke kai
O kalapana.
kalapana ka leo nui ualono ka uka ole. E ua la kalapana. E kulivale, kulivale I leo. E leo no ke kai. Leo no ke kai.
Yes. Mahalo to the three of you. Good job, everyone. Such a treat to watch Hula to live music, right? Appreciate that. Even though the two of you have been very humble about not being professionals, thank you so much for sharing knowledge in that way. I wonder if I could ask the three of you or the two of you, T, I mean, it's up to you, to help me with the next step, if you're up to it. T, I'll let you off the hook if you want. Up to you.
You do.
All right. I know we're doing a little something different this year. Got a little bit of sampling of this and that. Chopping my head off here. All right. Our next step is called wehe. Everyone say wehe. Wehe. So wehe actually means to open, right? So let's see. I guess I will have to sacrifice the base a little bit. Essentially, with the wehe, you're gonna start with your right foot again, which is the mirror, and you're gonna just step. And then imagine there's like strings attached to your knees, pull them forward and open in one split motion, and then come back down. So the heels come up and then come back down. So step, wehe, and then same to the left, step, wehe. Okay? Step, wehe, step, wehe. Good. So one thing that's a little different for our school is that we have a bit of a delayed wehe. So instead of like a down, up, down, like a 1, 2, 3, there's actually a pause. So it goes one step, up, down, one pause, up, down. Okay. One way to think of it, if you say the word wehe, so down, wehe, the u can be your pause, the we can be your up, and the he comes down. So 1 uwehe, 2 uwehe, 3 uwehe, 4 uwehe. And if you watch, I can see it from all the way back here. If you watch Auntie Danelle's skirt, you see it's going poof, right? And it's kind of like the magical visual they're going for with the uwehe. You know, you have to imagine mine because I'm wearing pants. Okay. All right, so let's try that together. Ready? 1 uwehe, 2 uwehe, 3 uwehe, 4 uwehe. 1 uwehe, 2 uwehe, 3 uwehe, 4 uwehe. Good. Nice. Let's try what we learned so far. So just a reminder, we got our kaholo, which was the 4 count or the double 2-step, side to side, and then kaholo holo, which is, oops, covering it up, kaholo holo, which is basically a double kaholo, right? So either an 8 count or 4 sets with a dip on the 3. And then now what we have is our uehe, okay? So you can follow our lovely, actually our sisters that will be demonstrating for us. And when I call the next step, just change on the next right, okay? All right. If you're actually dancing along at home with us, please put a little hands up in the comments or something, okay? Let us know you're out there. Okay, let's go nice and easy. Okay? Uehe, and right, uehe, left, uehe, right, uehe, left, right, uehe, left, uehe, right, uehe, left, right, uehe, left, right, left, right, uehe, left. Change up. Kaholo, and right, 2, 3, tap, and left, 2, 3, 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 right, 2, 3, changing up, kaholo holo. And 1, 2, dip, 4, tap. 1, 2, dip, 4, tap. 1, 2, dip, 4, tap. 1, 2, dip, and 4, tap. 1, 2, dip, 4, tap. 1, 2, dip, 4, tap. 1, 2, dip, 4, tap. 1, 2, uehe, and okay, great job. Let's see. Who else can we bring up in here? Let's see. Monica, are you still around? Monica. Nuni, I know you, not Nuni, I'm sorry. Danelle. Danelle is coming to perform with us today with some foot issues. So as you know, if you need a break, then no worries. Yeah, I know His can be a little killer in the feet. You're gonna head out? Okay, cool. Mahalo, Auntie. All right. I'm gonna bring in our Hula. Just if you want to meet video or if you want, you could join us. Okay, we're doing really good. So let's actually, yeah, we have time for it too. Let's teach another one. So what have we learned so far? We got uehe, yeah? Who remembers what uehe means? Can we say in the chat? Well, or at least uehe. I love this. We have like a studio square thing going on. What does oehe mean? Does it mean to travel or does it mean open? Anybody? Yeah, Anthony's giving away some answers here. Open, yes, or least. 2 points to House Gryffindor. Actually, I'm not sure what kind of house you'd be in. Yes, to open. Thank you. And then we have our koholo. And what does koholo mean? Who remembers? Anybody? I know everyone's like, oh, I thought this was like a dance class. This is the Hula. It's dance, but it's not just about the choreo. You know, there's so much that goes into being a hula dancer, right? Just by virtue of osmosis, you become like, you get like a sampling, right, of like olelo, which means language, and then of course culture, history, colonial history. It's all part of being a hula dancer. Okay, our next step is actually my personal favorite, and it's called Hula. I'll resist making a dad joke about Hula, but Hula is my favorite step. Okay, you know, I'm gonna rewind a little bit too. I realized we didn't really talk much about the Hula stance, right? So we're kind of standing here. So let's actually stand first with our feet about shoulder width apart. As you can see, we have plenty of models for you. Pick the one that you most identify with. But from standing up straight, right? When we dance hula, we kind of get into like this mini squat. So just kind of sit into it. And there are a couple of reasons for this. The most important reason is that it actually connects us, right? So if you notice, your balance is like stronger, your foundation is stronger, and spiritually, it's actually connecting you to the mana of the earth, right? This is where this comes from. And then this is where the hips from hula that many people might see on TV, or if you go to a show, this is where the hip motion actually comes from. Because we're in this mini squat, and it opens up your hips to allow them to swing. Because we're trying to not to like bounce while we're dancing. Yeah. So from this stance, you can put your hands on your hips just like this, in your mini squat. For the hula, starting with your right foot again, all you're gonna do is you're gonna lift it, and you're gonna just place it just in front of where it was. And every school does this a little differently too, right? And then pull it back, and that's your hula. You put it out, and you pull it back. Notice that it's not like a shifting of weight. You don't actually step into it. I'm not stepping forward. It's a ornamental step in this way, right? So all you're doing is putting your foot forward. And another style difference is we actually go full flat. Yeah, so put your foot fully flat, your heels and your toes, everything should be touching the floor. And then you pull it back. And this is where the step actually, you shift weight to this foot, and then the left foot comes forward. And you pull it back. Yeah? So let's usually try that. Ready? Ready, hella. Right hella, back. Left hella, back. Right hella, back. Left hella, back. Right hella, back. Left hella, back. Good. Right, back, and left, back. Right, back, and left, back. Right, and left. Good. Right, and left. Good. Awesome. You might notice that all of our hips are moving too, right? And that's what happens when you're trying to not come up, right? Stay in that squat, and you're shifting weight between feet. Even if you just march in place, if you let your body do what it wants to do, right? The hips actually move with that step. So that's kind of like a big difference, right? In hula, the hips actually follow your feet. Your feet, you shift that weight, and your hips follow in that way. You know? Good. Awesome. All right, let us try with a hella as well. Okay. Y'all ready? Ready? Hella. And right, left, right, left, right, left. Good. Right and left. Right, left, right, and left. Antonini, do you mind turning around if anyone wants to follow? Thank you. I should have thought this before. There we go. So if you want, if the mirror imaging is a little awkward for you, just follow Nuni, Antonini, like you're standing behind her in the studio. It's been a while since we've been in the studio together, but we can just use our imaginations. Okay? Ready? Hella and right, left, right and left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right and left. Good. Right, left, right and left. Now, if you have capacity and you're like, oh, this is easy, yeah. What you could do is try putting your hands in there. So your hands could definitely stay on your hips, or if you can, hold them up across your chest, just like Magda's doing and Tristan's doing. And right, left, right, and left, right, left, right, and left, right, left. Right and left. Right, left. Okay, let's change it up a little bit. Right, left, right. Go Hulu. Okay, ready? Way. Start on the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, left, right, and left. Good. Right, left, right, and left. 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 Right, left, right. Call Hulu. Nice job. Hey, hella. Ready? Go holo holo. And 1, 2, dip. 4, tap. 1, 2, dip. 4, tap. 1, 2, dip. 4, tap. 2, dip. 4, tap. 1, 2, dip. 4, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. 1, 2, dip. 4, tap. 1, 2, hella. And Great job, everyone. All right. Hopefully everyone's doing it at home. And definitely check us out in the future if you want to come and do it with us. Not currently in person, unfortunately, but hopefully in the near future, we can always stay helpful about our situation, right? Let's see. Tristan, I think you have a hula for us, yeah? All right. All right, Monica and Antonini, I'll let you off the hook. All right, Tristan, you want to tell us a little bit about the melody you're going to dance about?
The stuff they're asking me to unmute. So, but yeah, so Waikoloa, it's a beautiful song, and I'll be doing that for you guys tonight. So I'm going to try something here. Hopefully the audio won't be too messed up. I think I have a workaround. I'm gonna actually plug in my headphones into my phone, so hopefully you guys won't get all that crazy stuff. So let's see if this works. All right. Okay. Okay. Are you guys getting any feedback? Are you guys getting any feedback? No, right? Okay.
No, we're good.
Okay, so here we go. All right. Oh, Aya. Aya. Ooh, okay. I'm already sweating. I don't know if you guys can feel that.
Yay!
Thank you, Tristan. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, we still have a little bit more time. What do y'all think? Is there time for one more basic step before we go? Let's do one more. All right. If you are volunteering to join me to demonstrate this, let me know. Yeah. Next, we have ka'o. Any volunteers in the room? Tristan, you gonna do it? Okay. So we have ka'o. Everyone say ka'o. Notice this little guy right here. Ooh, hanaho. We got a hanaho for you, Tristan. You got a hanaho ready? Here, I'll stall. You get a hanaho ready. Notice this little guy right here. I know there's a lot of like education drops, right? Not an apostrophe, okay? This little guy is called an okina, a glottal stop. So if that weren't here, you would pronounce this kao, right? But because it is here, it's actually a consonant for glottal stops. You say ka-o. Everyone say ka-o. Okay? Now everyone say it wrong. Say kao, and then ka-o. Okay? Good job. All right, next time you see a Hawaiian word, look out for those akinas because they're everywhere, okay? You might just be ignoring them up to now. All right, ka'o. Just keep an eye on time. Ka'o essentially is going to be like you're rocking between both feet, okay? So you just go right, left, right, left. And for now, let's actually just lift our feet. It's almost like you're marching in place. Right, left. Same rules apply. You're in your mini squat. Now. Good. But for our school, we actually leave our toes down. So you just lift your heels, right? Left, and you put your hands on your hips. Or if you're able to, put them across your chest like before. Yeah? Excellent. Okay. I'm going to invite Monica back, if that's okay. And maybe a Nuni. And we'll just roll out of here with some basic steps. Yeah. So I think we'll be cut off in a little bit. Just a reminder, we are Napo Michael Nuioka, so definitely give us a follow. Send us a message. Let us know if you're interested in dancing hula with us. And once we are back in studio, we'll definitely let you know. Oh, I think actually we're done. All right, fun timing. Well, mahalo everyone. Thank you so much for being with us today. The hour went really quick, but I think that's it from us. Until next time, we'll see you at our next performance. Definitely follow Queensboro Dance Festival and follow us and let us know if you could come see us next time.